Hello and welcome to my presentation, or maybe I should say TED Talk about healthcare in Internet of Things. At should phrase is IoT. Welcome if you're listening from far away. Hello if you're listening from close to my country. Hello too. And as your host and as your narrator now, it's me, Kadek Rama Karkata Putra. So, welcome to my presentation, and let's get right into the topic. Okay, first things first, I want to explain the content of my presentation. First of all, is overview. Second of all, is healthcare, Internet of Internet of Things in action, and also other factors. And the last thing is the benefit. So you might think that, well, should you have a description or something for this? Well, I have an overview and healthcare, and what is the implementation is healthcare IoT in action. And I'm gonna support both of these argument or maybe info with other factors and other benefit. Okay, so first of all, overview. The overview of the Internet of Things. First of all, the Internet of Things is described as a network of physical devices that use connectivity to enable exchange of data. Yes, that's correct. So, Internet, as we know, that it's a big thing, a big world. You can share a lot of things with other people. You can connect things with other people. You can connect between people and other people. So the device that is not necessarily the intricate technological advance. Yeah, that's true because it's just a simple thing. You can just type it and everything will show up later on. If you want to search, oh, I want to search uh, uh, how to show my opinion to others, you can just search YouTube or maybe use a blog. You can create your own opinion and people will see it. And those they do, however, streamline, process, and enable healthcare workers to complete tasks in a timely manner. Yeah, so you need to when using a healthcare, companies tend to have their workers to complete a task in time manner, so it organized. It doesn't like fall off in the schedule or maybe because health is more important things, right? Your health, maybe other patient health is more important things. So time is really important. So overview as how internet can be used in healthcare. Well, it's uh, it kind of a lot of things that you can use in healthcare in terms of internet. Can using as data or maybe consulted to your psychiatrist or maybe search some medicine that you can use for your medication other than just uh, what is it hospital drugs or maybe just regular drugs. And next it's healthcare in action. So what is the example of healthcare in IoT? Well, one of good example of the IoT being used in healthcare is in the Connect HoloLens Assisted Rehabilitation Experience, or CARI, platform, which was created by Microsoft Enterprise Servers in conjunction with the National Institute for Insurance Against Accident at Work for minor neuron therapy. Yes, so the National Institute of Insurance Against Accident at Work use uh, this technology for neuron therapy. And the Carrot platform allow real-time data feeds that allow practitioners to create holistic and personalized physical therapy programs for patients regardless of their location. Yeah, so uh, the phys- the psychiatrist can send the patient like medical attention from far away by using internet, of course. And the Carry platform connects to Microsoft Azure, the IoT suite through phys- physicians are able to see data from 30 minutes physical therapy session. So you can actually see the useful of internet. So the psychiatrist can use to see their patient or see their patient data from far away, even in the during the therapy session. Next is another example is the Smart Fridge by Wika for vaccine. So this fridge it's used for seeing the vaccine. Uh, the vaccine has a data inside it. So how is it temperature wise? How is it? Can it control cold? Can it use in heat condition? Or how many doses can you use? Or maybe just a simple thing that how much inside of the vaccine. And I'm gonna explain you about this Weka Smart Village technology. The Weka Smart Village allows remote monitoring and ensure vaccine are stored at the correct temperature. And automated inventory management service allow clinicals to feel at ease and update about storing vaccines. So vaccine is more important things right now since it's COVID right now. So all you need is COVID vaccine to make sure that you're safe before you go outside. And then this fridge kind of like monitoring the vaccine itself, so it doesn't contact with certain amount of temperature because some vaccine is very sensitive to temperature and management system. So yeah, this fridge can allow to manage certain vaccines, so it's properly placed and more tedious. And the supplementary clause allow health patrician practitioners to log on and specify the vaccine that is needed. Yes, so the fridge is can tell you what you need. So basically, if you type COVID vaccine, the fridge gonna tell you that this is the vaccine that you need, and it's gonna give it the vaccine to you. At which point, the smart fridge provides access to a single vial that was requested, leaving the rest of the inventory undisturbed. Not only does the smart fridge streamline the process of interacting with vaccines, also allows for data to be analyzed and trends to be harnessed to create better vaccine program, especially in high-risk rural areas. So the smart fridge is kind of like adapting to some certain areas if you depend on what vaccine that you want. So if there's some places is highly risk for virus or maybe for other bacteria to live, that it's gonna the smart fridge gonna tell you that you need this amount of vaccine or this type of vaccine. So it's gonna give you the vaccine info and it will deliver it to you. Third of all, other factor. The other factor is, of course, of all data. So in internet, you can use data as determinant how much you growth or how's your progress. So big data refers to a vast quantities of data that are too large for complex or traditional technology to control or analyze. Yeah, because if you use them manually, you cannot write so fast that even all these data of people coming to your hospital, it's too much to comprehend for one person to handle, maybe 50 person to handle. So internet is the solution to keep it all. You can use a storage system. And there's the example below it. As you can see, for practice of using digitalized health records, it's still growing. A report released January 2017, the PVC Health Research Institute revealed that approximately 90% of hospitals have at least basic ERH. Scan. And also communication. Communication between patient and the healthcare is not so much complicated as before. You must go into the hospital, wait at the waiting room, or maybe wait for the calling. And now you can just personal message the doctor, or maybe the secretary, or maybe the healthcare providers that you want to reach to. The other benefit is for healthcare internet service that cost effective and feature diverse carrier and conduit connectivity. Fixed wireless delivers true system redundancy and more. It provides high-speed dedicated broadband for healthcare and other business applications that are delivered successfully through through the air instead of underground. Yeah, so for healthcare internet service is cost effectively because you don't need to have a certain wire to connect between the database and the hospital itself. You can use internet to make sure you're delivering the data to the server fast and more reliable, because if you're using like some sort of cable and stuff, it's too complicated and it's more costly than rather than using some internet. And also, for my personal opinion, healthcare, if you're using some kind of healthcare system in the internet, it's pretty helpful. For my experience, I have some fungus in my skin, and I told, and I was confused, and I called the doctor. It's not answering, and then when I typed the doctor name, and then there's a site, or maybe there's a site of the hospital, and I personally text the doctor, and he's answered, and the solution was so fast and efficient. And I just all I need just get into the hospital, get the bill, and get the recommendation that doctor gave me, and then I go home. So I don't need to wait until in the waiting room. So I personally want to thanks to Medical Device Network and MHO for giving me these information uh, to help my personal thought about healthcare, how healthcare is implemented in Internet of Things. That's it. Thank you for watching and listening. See you guys in the next one. Roll the intro. Sorry, I mean the outro. Let's go.